Right? You've heard of high octane gas.
And the stores
Oh,
around
he's
here
talking
charging
about gas.
the stores
Okay.
around here charge an extra 10 cents for using your debit card instead of paying in cash. I think that's bullshit. Passing the savings on to your customer. But Woody, do you not plan on keeping the Tacoma for a good long while?
The current plan with the Tacoma is this. So my daughter is 12. She'll be 13 in like 3 months. When she turns 16, it'll be hers, and I'll get a new car. New truck, probably. So 3 more years, and then I get something for myself. Pass it on.
You gonna paint it pink for her?
She likes it the way it is. She thinks the dents are cool. She thinks everything about that truck is ideal.
Yeah, but she's 12 now.
Yeah.
When she goes into high school, there's gonna be a whole different thing. You're probably gonna need to do some body work on it. And, maybe
No,
a
when you
new
give
color.
it to her at age 16, give it to her in the way that like her 12-year-old self liked it, like surprise, like covered in shit, just looking awful, just like we just took it on an excursion. It's yours now. There's dirt in the seats, like priorities, like you and your girlfriend's night on the town. Like,
Raccoon got in there and had babies.
yeah.
I think it looked like a soup kitchen to me.
Like some
I just
got some
always
fluids
pictured
left
myself
behind.
being like having like a shaky hand with like 2 kids, be like, this right here is what they used to make them in gas. It's like pull this thing off of it.
Yeah, I there's a certain pride from me. I think it comes from my father too. That they like to use cars until they're done. There's a frugality, and I don't know. I'm proud of my frugality. I bought that car and I was like, yeah, it was kind of expensive. It was 20 grand, but I was like, I gotta
20 grand.
21, yeah.
Was it brand new?
Yep. And
Yeah, I thought you bought it used.
no, I bought my wife's car used, the 4Runner. But I bought the Tacoma new. It was 21 grand, and I've had it for, what is it, 03? So I guess we're up to 9 years now. And
Well, 10 if you really count when you actually bought it.
I bought it in the spring, so I'll cross 9, I guess.
Because cars come out in September of the year before they're listed.
Oh yeah. I guess if you count it that way, but for me, I think it's 9 years old, in real life. So because I bought it in the spring. Anyway, so I've had it for 9 years. I guess I'll have it for 12 and then pass it on. That's not bad. Like in terms of getting your money out of a car. Your
Yeah,
use
I
out
still
of
got my original car.
You have
Y'all
another
liked it.
one though.
Yeah, I did. But the reason I bought the white one was I was doing well
YouTube
enough,
money.
and I've always kind of got by.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, I'm doing very well. I'm like, I'm gonna get myself a Boss Man truck.
So we need something new. What do we do next? You want to call a sub?
That never goes well.
That
How
does
long
went
have
have-
well
we been
last
going?
week.
It's been going for about 2 hours now.
Yeah.
It's been that long?
Yeah.
Wow.
Last week it went. We had a good time
We-
calling subs.
I get.
This call is, yeah, man, I'm down, man. This nigga crazy.
Yeah, let's do at least
over
one.
here.
So
Let's do
here's
at
the
least
deal.
one.
In the chat, you need to tell me to call you and why. And don't just say like, "Here's my number. I'm, I have brown hair." Sell yourself a little bit. Let us know why you're the person to call.
Kyle wants to see some penis pictures, so that always helps.
No, I don't.
Oh, who was- I'm
Wings
sorry,
is
my
the
bad.
one
I
who
stepped
really
out of line
wants
there.
the beautiful person, beautiful penis. So here's a guy who just left his number. That'll never work. I'm just gonna call a number. I need to know, like, call me. I just killed a man. All right, there's the story.
I would even go say, call me. I am the alpha male of my school.
Oh yeah, that's easily, verifiable. Oh yeah, I'm pretty badass. You can trust
Well,
me.
when you get on here, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, "Hey, alpha male, your school, man. What school do you go to?" Then I'm gonna look up the school and I'm gonna give out the number. And then I'm like,
The
everybody that goes
meanest
to
thing do a
school,
kid.
let's clarify if he's the alpha male.
Man, there was a guy who said he'd freestyle rap. I would have called him, but it scrolled by too quick. Oh wait. Oh, now they're coming. God damn it.
I mean, listening to like someone freestyle rap over Skype sounds like it'd just be really awkward vicariously for me. You know what I mean?
I would
Like
like
where you
just
just
a
don't
freestyle-
like that.
Yep. 'Cause
Do you
I
guys
would-
get like that
I
at
would
like
go
talent
fucking
shows
Simon
and stuff?
Cowell on his bitch ass. Let's hear some freestyle rapping.
It went by too quickly.
I'll freestyle rap for your Wings.
Bust it.
No,
Better be good.
no. Dude, I'm white from Canada, bro. I can't fucking rap.
I'm all down
I mean,
with your styling.
Here's a person who says that he or she was just raped and needs help. You want to call him?
That doesn't seem like
Let me
something
give
we
you
want to
some advice.
broadcast to
No,
100,000
let's
people.
in
Give
that.
you some advice. There's
No,
a
let's not
number
call
for
Smith.
911.
Yeah.
You pay money for it every year. Use it.
Well, not even that. It's just I don't know if this is something you should broadcast.
I don't want to. Yeah, let's tell 100,000 people about your rape.
Yeah, and we're a bunch of dudes. We don't know
Did
what
you
to
have
do
to
really.
enjoy your rape?
All right. We'll call
Whoa,
him this
whoa.
guy. Wings will like him.
Oh dear.
Is he a
Oh,
truck or a
God.
gun?
Want to hear about a rape?
No, it's a different guy. It's a different guy.
Different guy. Pick up. Hey, man, what's going on, brother?
He's on the phone. Hello? This is Painkiller already. You there?
What the hell you want? Hang on.
He hung up.
Let's
Someone
call
give
him
a
back
numbers
and
like-
get the benefit of the doubt.
Hey, this is why I don't like these, because people bitch out.
What's the point of getting on these and then just quitting?
He's like, oh god, they called me, gotta go.
My life is complete. Let me take pictures.
Oh my god, this shit sucks. Come on, kids.
Somehow that one's not a link. Trying.
Yeah, go ahead, get it.
This
Wayne.
guy says he does media at college. He's used to public speaking. He can spell potato, but he doesn't have a phone number.
Sorry,
Can
Wayne.
he spell it in German? That's the first thing you need to ask him.
This guy claims he was in an FPS Russia video.
Is that the guy you beat the shit out of? That was a fan there. Anyone?
I mean,
Yeah,
Woody and
PS
I were in
Russia's-
PS Russia videos.
At
He had a
paintball,
nice
yeah.
bloody hand to show for it.
It was a senorita.
Can't believe you don't know any Marty Robbins.
I'm sorry.
Big
No, my
holes.
voice is totally fucked. I got allergies like crazy today, so my voice is totally jacked.
Oh, wait. Here's one. It's another Wings of Redemption tribute. God, they're not coming in as links anymore. Are they enough digits?
I'm just like the
here to
interlude.
tell you a story.
All right, here we go. We're gonna call this guy.
Donuts do.
But I tell you, this
sorry,
is
I read
badass. I
the
like how he's
song.
calling dudes. It's great.
Hello.
Hey, so you have an epic cow story?
Is my sister on the podcast?
Oh boy.
Yeah, kid, talk up, hurry up.
You don't have an epic cow story, do you?
Yeah. Me and my dad would drive. Yeah, I do. Me and my dad were driving down the highway with our friend. We were just at an auction, and we bought a cow and a calf. The cow was the calf's mother, and it was in like a wooden trailer. And on the highway, the cow jumped out of the trailer. It broke through the top of it. And there was 18-wheeler behind us, and it jackknifed and almost crashed into the cow. And we spent like 3.5 hours trying to get the cow back into the truck. And there were like police there and everything.
See, cows are more athletic than people know, aren't they? People have this idea that
Yeah.
cows can't run, or that cow jumped out of the top of a trailer, broke through the roof.
Yeah, that cow, it was like, it had to jump like 6 or 7 feet.
That
Let me shoot holes in it. Let me throw some salt in your game here. What the fuck did you put the cow back in after capturing it 3 hours later?
Well, we put it back in the trailer, but we cut the boards that fell off, and we nailed them back on. We actually had a bunch of policemen there, and because it was a big accident, and the cow.
How many
once we got
citations
back
did
in
you
there-
get?
None. The police were fine. I live in Maine, so the police are fine with what, like, they don't really
So your
care.
police are fine with your animal jumping out of your trailer.
Why do you always
And
have
then
to
for-
attack them,
Yeah.
Wing?
I know, Wings. What's wrong? I'm believing
Yeah.
the
Well,
story.
but my next question was he already answered. Like,
No,
if-
I just want to
if
ask at
it's
the
language-
At the end of the day, was the cow safely slaughtered at its destination? I just want to know.
We actually saved the cow, and we're gonna raise them.
Oh,
How many steaks have you got off the offspring?
well.
Wait, what?
How many steaks have you eaten off the offspring?
I can't understand you. Sorry. Wait, Woody. I can hear Woody the best. Wait, Woody, tell me what you're saying.
He said, "How many steaks have you gotten off the offspring, the children of that cow?"
None. There's only one. It happened this summer or this fall, and I just kind of want to say this that my friends are also really big fans, like a lot of friends at my school. So I want them to know that I'm on here.
I have a question for you, dude.
Because I have friends that are watching this right now.
Hey, buddy.
I'm sure they recognize your voice.
Yeah, they probably will, but I
Yeah,
think it
yes,
sounds a
this
little
was-
different on the phone.
You want to give any shout-outs to anybody while you're on here, kid? Like you want to say hi to your baby mama or anything like that?
Can I say my channel name?
Oh, always
No, that's
go.
Woody. That's not my call.
Yeah, funny.
I'm gonna ask.
What?
I
Wait,
want to know how long does it
You
wait?
can say my channel name.
Go ahead. Let us know your channel name.
Okay, it's
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no, that's bad. You must have had some sort of technical
Oh,
difficulty.
that is so mean.
Oh, you
Oh, that's
bastard.
so mean.
Woody.
I was
So
gonna wonder
Woody.
how long you realized till he got ripped off. I think how many offspring you gonna have when you ain't got a bull?
Woody, did you troll that kid and hang up on him when he just started to give his
No,
shout
of course not.
Oh no,
Hey,
I don't know
please
what
He's
happened.
not familiar with this kind of newfangled technology. He probably slipped. Thank God he didn't break something. Jesus, give him a break.
was-
Every
Dude, that was
week, Woody is like,
awesome.
"What the hell is this sorcery?"
Sorcery.
Oh, yeah, that sucks
Woody
for that
tries
guy
to
because he
use
was about
alchemy.
to say his channel name, and then we had those technical difficulties.
Woody, hey, do you want to get a story about my? I got a number you should call. Just call this kid up. He's mentally insane. I know him.
His channel name is X Capone.
You got a number?
Um,
You want you? This kid is great. He ain't a sub, but he is. This kid, like this guy, no, his name's Nutso. He's totally insane. If you want to hear some dude tell a story about something.
will he really
like,
do
fucking
well?
insane
'Cause,
or
like I
like,
have
speak up
friends in
like-
real life, and then you put them in front of a mic, and suddenly they're not like good at it.
He trust me. This kid's mentally unbalanced. He will be. Yeah.
All right, drop
So
his
he's
number in the
reliable.
chat.
It's
Alright, I'll
amazing
just-
how bad people are at public speaking when they go in front of the mic. Because like that kid, I was questioning if he was American.
Oh my God! Let me
There's
throw
some-
this out there. Oh, it's just the northeastern accent. I was at a planning and zoning meeting recently, and basically you're coming in there and you're telling the planning board why you want your property to be rezoned. So instead of agricultural, you want it to be industrial, or you want it to be nonprofit, etc. So this guy, his son, who's 15, wanted to start a paintball field, and so it had to be rezoned. And all you really have to say is, I want to start a paintball field. The insurance basically makes me go through all these safety measures. It's going to bring money into the community. Thank you. That's what you got to say. This guy gets up there and he's 45. He's got like a high school style presentation prepared with bullet points. He goes, safety. The paintball field will abide by all safety regulations. And he went on for 10 fucking minutes. It was the most awkward public speaking disaster I've ever seen in my life. Like, I was cringing.
He sort of
It
patting
was-
himself on the back too, wasn't he?
Oh no, he was stuttering his way through it. Like I said that much more smoothly than he did. Like, he's stuttering the whole way through. Like, he fucked it up so bad.
A
And
girl
at the
left
end-
one of my psych presentations dry heaving right in the middle of it. Yep.
She was dry heaving, and she was the
Like she and her
presenter.
group were up there doing their thing, and like you know how like with the PowerPoints they take their turn, and like the first girl went, things were going kind of smoothly. Second girl went, it was all right. Third girl went, and it like started off really, really, really rough, and then like it just downward spiraled from there to the point that she was just like, and I like just the most shaky voice you can imagine, and then and like just started freaking out, and then she ran out, and I mean I felt bad for laughing, but the whole class was, so I didn't feel that bad.
I had that happen at work once. Yeah, this woman.
You did that?
No, I was in the call, and I was. It was like I was supposed to pitch what I was doing and get her approval, and meanwhile, she sounds like this total tard. Like she didn't do anything to impress me or make me want to get her approval. And then maybe 15 minutes into the call, she starts vomiting and hangs up, and you know, people are like, "How did it go?" And I'm like, she couldn't last. And that was that. So she turned out she was actually sick, and we ended up working well together later on. But it was just a rough first impression.
I've always been good at public speaking.
I mean, to be honest though, like public speaking is phenomenally more difficult than what we do. Like this isn't public speaking; we're just recording ourselves.
It's not too much more difficult.
I mean, I would say it's much more difficult because you really have to work with the energy of the crowd. You have to really gauge their reactions and like in real time
They pretty
make
much stare
adjustments
at you
to your
like
delivery.
a dead fish.
It's
and
not
with
like
recording, you don't have to.
If you're doing it right, they don't just stare at you like dead fish. But I don't know. Once I did enough public speaking, I got to figuring out that the crowd doesn't want you to fail, right? They want to enjoy this. They want this thing to go well. They want to learn. And it was a mind shift for me when I figured out, like, you know what? They're not up here, like, judging me. They're all in this thing together. And I don't know. I wish I could explain it a little better than I am right now.
That's a good point, Woody.
When I shifted around and realized, like, yeah, these guys want to like me. They want for this to go well. They're not trying to debunk everything I say. And, if you just stay likable, if you get stumped, freaking don't beat yourself up about it for a long time.
You know what I always did?
What's that?
I always looked at it like this. When I had to go speak in front of the class or something, I'd be like, well, I'm going to do a much fucking better job than half these people. I'm going to be entertaining where everybody else is fucking boring today. So they're going to love me to death.
Well, what you need to realize is the same amount of attention that you paid to any person who's ever been presenting in front of you is the same amount of attention everyone is giving you, which is none. It's pretty much a conversation with the professor.
Oh, you've never pretty much did anything with me then.
It's at the school then, yeah, no, because it's your opportunity to engage all of them, right? They're all giving you a chance. They might zone out and not be in it, but if you hit this thing out of the ballpark, they're all interested. They're all laughing along with you or caring about what you have to say. They're giving you a chance, right? You've got that first 2 or 3 minutes to open up and hook them. But let's call another sub.
I'm with Merca Dirk when you say though it's completely different talking. Oh fuck, we're all getting our sub. Whatever.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. We're sorry.
Dude,
The number you have.
We're sorry. You're broke as shit.
Yeah, but speaking of target, yeah, no doubt. Pay some more minutes there, biatch. Speaking in public though is a lot different than what we're doing here. My first speaking in public when I was doing professional basketball was I have to go to high schools and whatnot and speak in front of like the school and give an assembly on like physical fitness and and all that kind of crap. I have no problem right now talking to how many people are watching this, doing commentaries to thousands of people. It doesn't bother me, but speaking in public, dude, it's a whole different beast in my books as well, man. I'm with you, Merca.
You got to care about other people's opinion, I guess, to be bothered by speaking in public.
I mean, like I don't really mind it. I'm just saying that for me, if I had to do all of my commentaries up in front of an actual person, they would be much more difficult to do just because I'd feel so much more judged at every juncture. Whereas when I'm sitting in front of my computer, there's nobody in the immediate time where I'm speaking that's really critiquing me, Which is why it's so easy to like make fun of the Republican debates, but like you don't really realize like, yeah, they're under a lot of pressure. I mean, they're retarded, but
my level of mastery on the topic has a huge impact on how well I present it, right? If I'm telling you everything I know, then, it's going to be a struggle. I'm afraid of getting stumped. I recognize there are flaws or holes in my knowledge as I go along. But if I'm a, true guru on the topic, then presenting it goes easily for me. I'm ready to...
Most of my public speaking happened when my last job. We had these safety meetings. In every area, the area of the plant was broke down in different areas, and I always get volunteer for my area of the plant. So, from my experience, it's not too much harder. And this is talking to like 50 or 60-year-old men compared to talking to like 15-year-olds that are listening to their iPod secretly.
Talking to young people, I get it. You ready?
Yeah.
What
are we doing?
This guy, I can't wait to talk to.
You better have some fucking minutes.
No doubt, babe.
I got this covered.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 91467100202 is not available.
There you go.
We can call this. I should call that number I gave you. He doesn't know anything about gaming. He's just a crazy kid. If you want to ask him some questions about life, I don't know. Fuck. This is harsh. No one's gonna pick up.
How much gasoline can you drink before TLC makes a show about you?
Yeah, no doubt. This is ridiculous.
You ever see that bullshit? Like, can you really drink gasoline, or is that fucking put on?
go try it.
I'm not going to try that shit. You know what I imagine myself doing? Puking in my fucking feet.
Oh, you're calling this guy? Oh shit.
Go ahead.
Hey. Oh god. You don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Don't see what could go all that wrong.
You don't,
They could call
you're dealing
management
with-
on us like that one girl at Walmart.
He's black, by the way, so well, half black.
Good
He's
to
from
know.
South Africa. You
Does
won't
he
pick
have
up the
Skittles
phone.
in Arizona iced tea?
Yeah, you can ask him that question about the racist thing. He'll give you advice. Pick up the phone, biatch. Oh, what a punk! You're not picking up the phone.
Oh, hope he picks his phone up. I got
You
something
have
for him.
reached the voicemail box
God,
of
damn.
Damn! I'm gonna call him right now and say, pick up your phone. I'm calling him right now.
I think you'll get the same amount of success we just got.
No, he doesn't want to. He probably thinks you're a bill collector.
God damn, this is a number I've never seen before. Them motherfuckers want some jack.
Hey guys,
Cheddar.
I have actually got to head out
All right.
now, but it's been a lot of fun.
Yep.
All right, until
Let me
next
start.
time.
Hey, nice chat with you, Mirka.
I'm hoping this one's
Hello?
real. He's got. Hey, you have an epic police story?
What is that? Yes, I do, actually.
Lay it on us.
Oh, not this time last, well, not this time. When Black Ops came out. I was sitting over there, I was playing Black Ops, you know, mind my own business, you know, stop work, my girlfriend and whatnot. Son's asleep. And we had this buddy, you know. He's kind of a nerd, but he's into guns and stuff like that. And he lives in this condo kind of down the street, you know, across the ditch. And, you know, he has an AK-47, and it's kind of like a Dragon-Off, but it's not really a Dragon-Off, and all this kind of stuff. And he's basically an alcoholic, right? And he usually comes over, smokes a little bit of weed, and, you know, plays some video games, Nazi Zombies, whatnot. And this one night, he's supposed to come over, you know, I'm just sitting there playing Black Ops, and he's supposed to come over, and it's 5 hours later, he ends up coming over with his AK-47, drunk as shit, falling over, can't even tie his shoes. Oh, I'm going to shoot this gun off outside, let's go. We're sitting here calming down. We're like, no, don't do it. You know, here's some pie, you know, here's some food, you know, calm down, we can take it home. And he's like, well, I didn't even bring the weed, we have to go back to my house. And I'm like, that's fine. And he's calmed down enough, I don't think he's going to do anything. We walk outside, going down the street, you have to cross over this ditch, kind of like a drainage ditch. And anyway, you see this guy throwing paper, like a paper guy, like with newspapers. Takes out his gun, puts in the clip, pow, 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 and I shit my pants.
Wait,
And
is he
guy
shooting
runs
at the
off to
paper
his
man?
truck. He shoots up in the air,
Okay.
you know, because he's drunk, doesn't know what he's doing, 110 pounds soaking wet, freaking out, you know, really drunk. He drank, I believe what he said, he had 2/5 of the Carly Dragonberry rum he drank, and he's like 110 pounds, you know. Imagine a World of Warcraft nerd with guns, really drunk. That's what this guy looks like. The paper guy runs off, calls the police, of course. You know, he starts off in his truck, and we go back to his house and then calm down again. He's fine. He's still super drunk. He's fine and all that. You know, okay. Takes a little bit of weed that I had and I put it in my sock because I figured things are gonna go bad very quickly. I'm in a situation that I can't get out of now. You know, and calm him down. Take because an AK-47, the clip holds 30 rounds. You know what I mean? I take the clip out, put him on his little computer chair, and turn him around where he can't see it. Right? And then as we're about to leave, he gets out in his, like, I don't know, it's not really a Dragon-Off. It looks kind of like when he takes a different 7.62 by 39 millimeter. I don't know. I'm not really a gun expert. It's black. He takes
Okay,
it out
keep
of
it
his
flowing,
case,
baby. So far, this guy came over, he's drunk, and he shot the gun outside, and the paper guy reported him to the police.
Oh yeah, the police. We can hear the sirens, but they're in the wrong. They're in these trailer park. We can hear them. And everybody's outside. So he gets off. He gets down his dragon off. He goes on his balcony of his condo and starts shooting over his neighbor's house. And I can hear the police. I'm freaking out secretly. I don't want to show it, but there's nothing I can do, you know. And he's just shooting it off. He shoots 4 rounds, and then you can hear the police light off their sirens and stuff. You can't really tell if you're outside, you know, in a place like that. You know, there's buildings everywhere. You can't really tell where the shots are coming from. They thought it was coming from the trailer park, and they thought it was coming from the woods. Then we go back inside. Again, calm down again, and we're about to leave. Finally, I just want to go home. You know, maybe he'll pass out and you know, it'll all be over. But no, we're about to leave, and he gets out his little .22 revolver and it sticks in the back of his pants. In the back of his waistband, and he puts his shirt over it, I'm sitting here texting my girlfriend. I'm like, no, dude, who's gonna fuck me over? There ain't nothing I can do. I'm trying to go back home. And then there's people outside, like from his condo, like area, and he's talking to him. He was super drunk. I'm not saying a word. I'm just, I'm like, whatever. And finally, we get to this ditch where there's like a, the drainage ditch that goes to my street. And right before we get to there, he takes out the revolver and shoots it off in the air, empties out. And then we hear freeze, and we hear there's police on both sides of the ditch. And I start walking. He just runs and throws his gun. And I can't see him no more. And I'm like, oh fuck! I'm gonna stop right in my tracks. And I sat down on the middle of the bridge on the ditch. And I thought, oh, they're coming. And I took the wheel out of my sock and I threw it down in the ditch. And I was like, so I'm fucked. I'm just gonna sit here. And of course, when they come up to me, he's gone. He done ran. And the first dude's the police with a shotgun. And he comes up and he says, "Get on the ground, motherfucker." And he puts his fucking foot on my back. I'm like, I didn't do anything. Of course, they're not gonna believe me because I didn't actually do anything. I was just drunk sitting with some guy. And they wouldn't believe me. They're like, oh yeah, you're the good guy, huh? And when they got to my buddy Mike, he was sitting on the ground. He gave up because I wasn't, following him. First person that got to him, kicked him in the face. And then this girl with the nightstick hit him and broke his nose, took off his glasses, and they're sitting there beating him up for 15 minutes. Like, long enough to when I get back to the police car, I could see them still beating him up.
So let's dive into this beating them up thing here. Do they have the nightsticks out? Are they kicking him? Are they going Rodney King on him?
The first guy who came up to him kicked him in the face, and then there was a woman police officer who took a nightstick and just broke his nose. And they're just beating him. Of course, no one's gonna have any sympathy for this guy, because he just shot guns in the air. They don't care. If I was the police, I probably would have done something.
Uh-huh.
And of course, they're all hyped up. They're third shift police up. This is apartment complexes. They're like, oh yeah, finally get to do something, which is kind of understandable. I guess it just sucks when you're in the situation. And they take us back to the police station. I'm freaking out, but I'm cuffed in front of me. I can still text, right? I'm sitting there, and they're like, oh, where do you live? And I was so nervous. I gave them the wrong address. Like, I lived in 3008, but really, what I said was 3006. And I said that, and they're like, oh, is your girlfriend black? I'm like, no. And I was like, well, you're lying. I'm like, no, I'm not. And I had 2 IDs in my pocket, right? In my wallet, because I look different with long hair than I do with short hair. And he's like, oh, look, it's Justin Bieber. And they're like, why do you have 2 IDs with different addresses on them? I'm like, no, this ain't happening. And remember how I was talking about, I took the weed out and put it in, like, threw it over this little ditch bridge. And finally, the detective comes, right? And guess what? The detective's eyes are bloodshot. And I'm like, no way, this ain't happening. This is like Super Troopers. This is not for real. And I'm sitting there, and Mike's yelling. He's like, oh, in his little cell, because they just had me, because they know I didn't do anything. I was sitting there with cups in front, on my phone, and he's in they put him in the cell, of course, and he's crying, like yelling, like, oh, how do you work these 3 shells in here? I don't know how to get that to work, man. I can't do it. He's like, oh, that girl hit me in the face. I ain't getting her nothing. She's making it totally worse. And then we get down and
Can you skip to the epic part?
I think we should run this like the Gong Show,
Oh
right?
no, technical difficulties!
I mean, for what you think,
Holy fuck,
Oh,
dude.
don't you hate this technical? He had such a riveting story. I was hanging on to every word. But we had this technical difficulties at the end, and we didn't get to the...
Wood, you need to figure out this
Yeah.
shit, man. You keep messing things up, bro. You're having trouble.
Everyone believes me. How do you know Kyle didn't hang up on him?
Yeah, right? Could have been. Yeah,
I'm
oh
just
yeah, I
saying,
did.
I was about 2 minutes into that story. I'm like, I'm not even following this guy. I started watching a YouTube video.
Yeah, I did too. I did
Dude,
too.
I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I went and made a fucking phone call. Dude, I swear to God, man. I got up, I made another mixed drink, I went into my bedroom, I didn't want to be real rude, closed the door and made a phone call, man. I was like, fuck. Came back, dude was still talking. Christ.
It's
We're
not like
talking
a
about,
good
like, the
story, you
cap-
just have a good presentation.
Yeah, like that story is 45 seconds long, honestly. But for some reason we had to break off into like the color of the lamp and like the caliber of the bullet and
Dude, that guy was
The
making...
fact that they wanted to play some zombies beforehand. Why didn't you say my buddy came over, got drunk, started shooting some guns? I threw some weed. We both got arrested. I mean, there's a story they told us the last 10 minutes.
like the
he was
beatdown to
getting
me
his money's worth.
was the most interesting part of the story, right? Let's cover the beatdown, the extent of his injuries, like that's where the epic drama part
That's the
was.
meat and potatoes.
Yeah, but there was a lot of time spent on, his muscular build. The fact that he looks like a World of Warcraft player. The fact that they often play zombies together. I don't know how that was even relevant. But I feel for him, right? Like I told the greatest story ever told, that SWAT team thing. I did the first cut of that thing, and it was like 14 minutes long. And as I watched it, I thought it was too dry and long. I did another cut. The thing was like 12 minutes long, and it was too dry. And I finally broke it up into 2 videos, like 5 and 6, where I thought it flowed a little better. That's that was the evolution of it. I don't know. Would my first cut of that story have been better? It probably would have been.
Did you see my epic story, Woody? The greatest story I've ever told?
Mm-mm. How'd it go?
It went very well. It was very well received. It really was a story. I got in a fight with 2 Down syndrome kids, and I'm not even joking. I'm not even trying to be an ass.
Obviously they outpowered you.
No, bro. Hey, dude, it is a
Dude,
story.
you ever arm wrestle like one of those Down syndrome kids?
Dude, that's a story. I almost died. Wings. I seriously almost got killed by this Down syndrome guy. It was crazy, bro. I'm not even lying, dude. You want to hear a story? That shit was nuts.
My buddy's ex-wife, her brother was a Down syndrome guy, and I arm wrestled him, and he beat the shit out of me. He's like, wham! I'm like, holy shit.
Dude,
really?
Down syndrome guys, Woody, they will just, dude. Simple Minds with Buddy, dude. Silverbacks, Down syndrome kids. Because I said before, because God, they got the short shift of the deal here on life, they're born with Down syndrome, so God gave them super strength to make up for it, man. Dude, they have superpowers.
I think it's to the point that their brain can't comprehend.
You guys stop.
Go full
Can I
out.
interrupt you? I'm watching my live stream numbers. While that guy told his story, 230 people left the stream.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah. Let me tell you my disabled. Can I tell you the story, Woody? This is crazy.
He's gonna have.
Okay.
Yeah, you can, but I feel bad for him. He's gonna have like a complex now that he can't tell his story.
Well, maybe he can call into Mail Monday.
Boom. All right.
Phil Fridays tomorrow.
Okay, I'll tell you the Down syndrome story. At my job, Woody, I'm not gonna tell you what I do because I don't want to put it out there. It's a public job. But at my job, I interact with a lot of people, and these 2 Down syndrome guys.
I'm a public job where you direct a lot of people.
I interact with a lot of people.
Well, you interact with a lot of people. Are you a strip club DJ?
It's a government job.
They don't have government strip clubs in Canada?
No.
You guys suck without your government strip club. What could a government job be where he interacts with a lot of people?
It's not law enforcement, but I don't want to put it like, because there have actually been people in.
Are you a
Vancouver who
Mountie?
actually recognize. What's that? No, I'm not law enforcement. No.
Oh, Mounties are law enforcement? I thought they were just for show.
Oh, ooh, you're gonna piss off a Canadian constituency there. No, law enforcement can't.
Mounties are real?
RCMP.
I thought they were like shit they made up for cartoons.
No, RCMP are real, man. The secret police of Canada, like the CIA of Canada, are Mounties or CSIS.
So the CIA in Canada rides horses and talks funny.
There's no horses, man. That's just for like show, man. That's like when they have like a parade or whatnot. They bust out the horses.
See, I was right.
Do they wear the red uniforms?
Yes, they do. In those are their formal uniforms that they wear during like formal events. But
Okay, I'm
during
sorry.
the day, they wear like blue outfits, black outfits with 9mm or 45s on their side. And you have to have a university degree to be a Mountie as well. No messing around.
So how does your story go?
What's that?
So the story about the Down syndrome kids. How's it roll?
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, Woody. This is not really a politically correct story, so if you want me to continue on, I will. If not, I understand. But
Carry on.
okay, thank you. So, what happens is at my job, I have a habit. I call people bud or buddy. I say, hey, yo, what's up, bud? Hey, buddy. And in the situation, there's 2 Down syndrome guys. One's this little guy, and he's got really, you see Down syndrome guys with the messed up eyes, and they got like frog faces, kind of like their eyes on the side of the head, like Kermit the Frog. Well, the little guy looked like that, and there was a really big guy that was with them, and he was huge. And I referred to him as Boss Battle Retard because it was like a video game. He's the big boss battle face at the end. Yeah. He's huge, man. This guy is like, I'm talking like, I'm 6'6", 230. This guy was 6'5", 260. And you remember Master Blaster from Mad Max Thunderdome?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. He's coming at you like that. This guy is huge, man. And so basically his little buddy's with them, and he's like a little short, mentally challenged guy. And I go, "Hey, bud," and he's like, "My name is Ronald." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He's like, "My name is Ronald." And I was like, "Okay, my bad, buddy." And I called him buddy again. And like this guy called, it's just habit. Like, "Hey, bud, hey, buddy." And he freaks out and starts going ape shit on me. And he starts coming swinging at me, like he's like, "My name is Ronald," and he starts like swinging at me, and I'm like out in the street, and I'm like, whoa, calm down, my fault. And he's coming at me with these big swinging arms, and the boss battle retard is sort of over in the corner, like they have a helper lady with him, and he's just sort of like comatose, not doing shit. He's just hanging out, and I'm thinking, and swinging arm retard Ronald here, pardon my language, mentally challenged Down syndrome kid, is swinging like tornado fist of fury of retard, just coming at me, and I'm like, whoa, calm down, he's little. I'm trying to deal with him and back away and like sort of trying to shuffle his hands and trying to get him away from me, saying, "Sorry, dude, sorry, it's okay. And I kind of like push him away, like trying to get away, and he falls down on the street and hurts his knee. And he starts crying, like he's like, "Ah!" I'm like, "Oh God, this is horrible. I'm sorry. And then as soon as he starts crying, I guess like boss battle retard was his savior. He in the corner goes, "Oh!" He turns on, it's like someone flicked the switch, and he goes ape shit. And he starts coming at me like, "You hurt my friend. And he's like coming at me. I'm like freaking out, dude. There's like, I'm pretty sure it's on the YouTube, and it was on the news or radio as well. And he's going, it was crazy, dude. He starts coming at me, "You hurt my friend." I'm like, oh, I basically shit myself. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. And this guy's coming at me, and the helper's like, no, calm down. And he's coming at me. He's like, "You hurt my friend." And I'm like, "Whoa, it's okay, dude." And he comes walking at me, "You hurt my friend." I was like, "Sorry." He gives me a bear hug, guys. Picks me up. Seriously, picks me up, man. And he starts like doing a bear hug, and he's got my arms at my side, and I'm stuck. He's like, "You hurt my friend. And he's like just squeezing the life out of me. I'm seriously, guys, I'm scared. Like this, Jordy, you already know super strength, right?
Yeah, they're ungodly in power.
Dude, this guy is like boss battle, Mad Max, Master Blaster, the king master
When
of
a
Down
man
syndrome.
enter, only he leave.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. And he's shaking back. He's just shaking, like he's bear hugging me and lifting me off the ground, and I can't breathe, and I'm panicking. And I'm like, and then the helper lady's like screaming, "Put him down, put him down." And he's like, "You hurt my friend. And Ronald's on the ground crying. There's a scene blowing in the streets of Vancouver here. People are like, "What the hell does this guy do?" That's the city worker dude. Is like, "What's going on? You hurt my friend." You
got visions of your job flying out.
Oh, dude, I'm just thinking like, I'm dying here. And I was like, "Put me down." And I had no choice, man. So I literally reared back and headbutted him on the bridge of his nose. And he let go because his eyes started watering. And then he's like, "Ugh," and he falls away, and he's got blood coming out of his nose now. And he sort of wipes his nose and looks at it, and he goes, "Ugh!" He starts freaking out. And like, I was thinking my story before, I told a story before on my channel. I said, I basically, the blood to a huge, giant, mentally Down syndrome kid is sort of like kryptonite to Superman. Like, it was over. He was done. So Ronald's on the ground crying. Boss battle, mentally challenged retard, Down syndrome kid's going, freaking out with blood on his hand. He lets me go, and then the supervisors had to show up. Police showed up. It was a scene, man, and it was like, we got Ronald the retard and boss battle retard laid out on the ground, and I beat him up. Kind of, it looked like that, but at the end of the day, it wasn't my fault, and it was a good story. That's it. That's my story.
Damn.
Yes. Kyle.
I'm not going to reply or say anything about that stuff you just said.
When Pal doesn't want to touch it, when the guy who routinely posts like snake blowjobs on our channel says, no, this one's too hot for me, then
I don't go after the large, mentally challenged genre. Those people are my core subscribers.
Kyle, would you crossbow one in the chest?
Would I crossbow a mentally challenged man in the chest? Yes,
yeah,
of
like
course
Tina
I
Turner
would.
did it. Like Tina Turner in Beyond Thunderdome.
Yeah, dude. You've seen Thunderdome, right, Kyle?
Of course.
This guy was Master Blaster with hair. It was crazy, bro. It was, dude. I had no choice to headbutt him, man. Like, I literally could not breathe, and he was not letting me go. So what am I supposed to do, right?
I'm googling
so,
Master
man.
Blaster. Ooh, apparently that was a game.
What? No, Master Blaster was there was two of them. Blaster was the retarded giant, and Master was the midget that rode on his back.
I see.
And what he is he was like the Lord of Underworld. and he was
Yeah.
holding the power hostage in Beyond Thunderdome. So they hired Mad Max to kill the guy in the Thunderdome, and he realized he's a retard and he doesn't do it. So he has the breast to deal, face the wheel.
That's right.
And they end up crossbowing him in the chest after Mad Max beats him down because he realizes he has like hypersensitive hearing.
All right.
But like here's the theory with retards, or like mentally challenged Down syndrome.
Yeah,
people.
it's Down syndrome guys are the ones with the super strength.
I don't
This
think
guy-
their brain registers like you know me or you. We hold back. You know, like you ever get in a life or death situation where you grab on something, you grab on it so hard it strains the muscles. I think they work at that high level the entire time because their brain can't function to know to hold back.
So my friend was at a truck stop, and he picked up this lady, and he got her in the back of his truck, and they were fooling around back there, and he was sucking on one of her nipples, and they've been going for a while, and all of a sudden her fucking nipple popped off in his mouth, and he freaks out because he's got like nipple juice on his mouth. He's freaking out, and he turns the lights on, and it was a boil.
Oh!
Now Kyle can tell a story. That was the story right there.
And that was painkiller already.
Yeah. Episode 88, I think. Let's end on that note. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Good lord.
Thanks for having me on, Woody. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Bye, everybody.
I'm a sculptor. I love motorcycles, and first and foremost, a family man. I can't find anywhere in the Bible that says that I can't love motorcycles. I believe the best dinner conversations are with those who don't agree with you. I believe in having friends that pray to a different God than I do. I think that they should be able to worship to the dictates of their hearts, and I hope that they respect my right to do the same. I believe every one of us is a work in progress. My name is Jeff Decker, and I'm a Mormon.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and we're back with Painkiller Already, episode 34. We got your boy NASA 1 in the house. Phasers are full effect. Rockets are detaching. Bring it on, NASA.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's NASA 1, representing from New York, baby.
Okay, first of all, episode 44, not 34. But
Yeah,
NASA.
34 beer.
What's going
All right,
on?
you got one number right.
it says 43. I think it's, I don't know what the hell. Anyway, we're in
Who
our
gives
40s.
a fuck?
NASA. Here's the question we're kicking off each podcast with. So here it is. Hypothetical situation. You and your wife are married, right? As husband and wife tend to be. And you switch bodies. Now that you've switched bodies, do you have sex just to see what it's like?
Wow. That's kind of crazy.
Here we go. Think it through. Now you know.
Well,
I'm gonna influence this a little bit. Yeah, it's not gay, right? Because you're the girl.
I guess, because if she's with me, then I guess it got to be something good, though.
I like the way you're thinking. All right, so we got a yes out of it.
All right, I got a topic to kick us off.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna butcher this guy's name, but in the news, Jorge Barrona